So today we will discuss about profit and loss, right? Look at the first one. By selling 60 articles, a vendor gains the selling price of 15 articles. So SP is 60. CP is not CP, but profit or gain is provided here as 15. So what would be the CP? CP will be 60 minus 50. 15 equals to 45. What do we know? Gain equals to SP minus CP, and loss equals to CP minus SP, right? So we have to find out the gain percentage. So gain percentage equals to SP minus CP, means actually profit or gain by CP into 100, right? So what is the gain here? It's 15. Its CP is 45 into 100 equals to it's 1 by 3, means it's 33 and 1 by 3%, right? The answer will be option 2. 1 is option 2. Moving to the next one. Number 2 is, if the total cost of 73 articles is equal having equal cost of 5110 and total selling price of 89 of such article is 5607, then in the whole transaction there will be either a loss or a gain, and we have to find out the loss or gain and its percentage, right? So first of all we have to see that in CP, what would be the CP of one article is 5110 divided by 73 equals to 70. And what is the SP of one article then? It's 5607 divided by 89. What is it? It's 56 and 3, 63. So what we can see? It's a profit or loss? It's a loss. It's a loss. By loss, because profit is SP is smaller one, so it's a loss. So loss is loss of 7 rupees. 7 rupees. So we have to find out the loss percentage too. So loss percentage is what amount of loss? 7 upon what? Upon the CP of the CP of 70. Nothing is given, so it's a loss on cost price. If it was given the loss on selling price, then it would have been 7 by 63, but it's loss, nothing is mentioned, so it's generally loss on CP. So 7 by 70 into 100 equals to 1 by 10 into 100 equals to 10%. So it's a loss of 10%. So loss of 10% is option 3, right? 2 is option 3. Moving to the next one now. So the third one, what's the third one? The profit percentage of the percentage of profit when an article is sold for 78 is twice than when it's sold for 69. So we have to find out the cost price. So what's given here is 78 minus CP equals to 2 into 69 minus CP is the equation, because we are given that profit is doubled. So what will be the CP? CP will be 69 30 is equals to 60, right? So number 3 is option 4, right? Moving to the next one. Number 5. A person sold an article for 20% profit on the selling price. 20% profit on the selling price means 20% means 1 by 5, right? Means SP equals to 5 and CP profit equals to 1, so CP equals to 4. Afterwards, when the cost price reduced by 10%, when he also reduced the selling price by 10%, his percentage of profit. Okay, so how can we do it? How can we solve it? CP and SP, it's a ratio in a 4, 5 in the first case. This is the first case. And the second case, is we can assume it as 40 and 50. The cost price is reduced by 10%. So cost price is reduced by 10% means 40 of 90% equals to 36. Similarly, it's 50 into 90 by 100 equals to 45. So this is the CP in the second case and SP in the second case also. So the total CP and total SP total CP কত? Total CP is 76. What was the total SP? Total SP is 95. Okay, so what's given? The question is his percentage of profit on cost price, right? So what is the profit now? Profit equals to 95 minus 76. 95 minus 76 means is 19. So profit is 19 upon 76, and we have to calculate it in percentage. So into 100 equals to 1 by 4. So it's 25%. Clear? It's 25%. So 5 is option 2. Moving to the next one. A fruit seller makes a profit of 20% by selling mangoes at a certain price. If he charges one more for each mango, he can make it a profit of 40%. But the selling price of the mango in the first case, this one, right? Firstly, he is selling at 20% profit, and next he is selling at 40% profit. What is the difference in value? Rupees 1. So what can we say? That 40% minus 20% equals to rupees 1. Rupees 1, right? Means 20% equals to rupees 1, right? So we have to get the value of the first case. Means the selling price of the first case. The first case is 20%. So basically it is 100% and 120% we have to calculate. So what's the value of 120? 120 will be 6. It's 6, na? It's 6x. So it's 6. The answer will be 6. What's the option? Is option 1. 6 is 1. Moving to the next one. Dinesh bought 2 radios for 1920. If one is at a profit of 20%, other at a loss of 6 and 2 by 3%. If the selling price of both the radios are same, then the cost price of the 2 radios. So 20% means 1 by 5, right? So CP, SP, CP is 5, SP is 6 is a profit. In the next case is 6 and 2 by 3, 6 and 2 by 3 equals to 1 by 15. Okay, it's 1 by 15. So it's a loss. So SP is 14, whereas CP is 15. It's about radio 1 and it's radio 2, right? 15. The condition is the selling price of both the radios is same. So we have to equalize the selling price. How can we do that? We have to multiply 6 to 14 and 14 to 6. Similarly in that side 2. So new CP, okay. What would be the new one? It would be 70 and 84. Similarly, it's 84 and 90. So what is the total value of total CP? Is that CP, right? It's SP. So total CP is 160, right? And Dinesh bought 2 radios for 190. Sorry, 190 not 1920, 1920. So the value of 160 is 1920, right? So 1 is 12. So we have to get the cost price of 2 radios. CP of 2 radios. CP is 70. So first radio 1's price is 12 into 70 equals to 840. And the next one is 1080. So it's option 2, right? Option 2 will be the right answer. 7 is option 2. Clear? Going to the next one. Peter buys a table for 450 and spends 30 on it, on its transportation. Right? He sells the table at 600 and gains a percent. So what's his total expense? It's 450 plus 30 means 480, right? It's plus. And he sells the table at 600, his gain percentage. So what's his gain? 120 upon 480 into 100 equals to 25%. Option 2. Moving to the next one. A loss of 162. The cost price of the article is. So a loss of 19% is given, whereas the profit of 17% is given. So what's the difference between this loss and profit? 19, 17. This is plus because it's profit. This is minus because it's loss. So what's the difference between these? 36, right? In the question, when the selling price is increased by 162, so the amount is increased by 162, means this 162 is equivalent to this 36, right? So the question is cost price. CP is basically 100, right? So value of 100 will be 162 into 100 by 36. What is this? So it's 18, it's 50, and this one is 9. So 450 will be the answer. So what is the cost price? CP is 450. Option 1. 9 is option 1. So moving to the next one. A trader purchases a watch and a wall clock for 390. He sells them, making a profit of 10% on the watch and 15% on the wall clock. So what you can see that in watch he is gaining 10%, and in wall clock he is gaining 15%, and 390 is the price, means CP. The question is, he earns a profit of 51.50, and the difference between the original price of the wall clock and the watch is equal to, so the difference between these two material is the answer. So we can assume 390 as a CP of both, right? So in that case, the profit amount in watch is 39 because 10%, and in wall clock it's 390 into 15 by 100 is equals to 117 by 2, so it's 58.50, right? Here is the net profit is 51.5. This 51.50 is the net profit, so we can apply allegation here to get the CP. So what's the CP now? Ratio of CP, not CP but the ratio of CP. Okay, so ratio of CP will be is 7 and it's 12.5. 12.5 equals to 25 by 2, so the ratio will be 14 is to 25, right? So this is the ratio of the CP. What is the total of the CP? Total is 39 and the difference is 11, right? So in the options we can see the question is, what's the question? The difference between the original price of the wall clock and the watch, right? So the difference in the ratio is 11, so the actual difference should be a multiplication of 11. So in the options, only option 3, 110 is the only option which is the multiplication of 11. Otherwise 100, 120, 80, these are not possible. So this is 110. So if you want to satisfy the answer that it is right or wrong, you are just option testing. So the total is 39 here, right? Total is 39, and this is what? This is the total CP. This is the total CP, means total CP in units. It's 39 unit, right? So this 39 unit is equals to 390, right? This 39 unit is equals to 390. So 1 equals to 10. So 11, it is the value of the difference. 11 equals to 110, right? So it is satisfied. So 110 will be the answer. So option 10 will be option 3, right? Understand? Okay, I am recapping it again. Look at this. Watch and wall clock. Okay, 390 is the total price, although we are assuming 390 the CP of both, right? It is getting 10% profit and it is gaining 15% profit. So 10% of 390 is 39, and 15% of 390 is 58.5, right? So this is the ratio, whereas this is the ratio of the profit, ratio, okay, profit ratio, and the net profit is 51, right? 51.5 net profit. This is the net profit, right? So we can apply allegation here to get the CP ratio of CPs, okay. What is that? It's 7 is to 12.5. It's 12.5, right? So it will be 14 is to 25. Sorry, it's 14 is to 25. Some issue, sorry. 14 is to 25. So here we can see the total of CP, in unit. What we can find, it is 39, whereas the total CP is 390, right? So this 39 is equivalent to 390. So 1 equivalent to 10. What is the difference? The question is the difference between the CPs, right? So difference in ratio is 11. So 1 equals to 10. So 11 equals to 11, not equals to, is equivalent to 110. So 110 will be the answer. Otherwise, what did I say? That you can check it by option testing. How? That 11 is the value of the difference of the ratios. So the difference should be the multiplication of 11, any multiplication of 11, but in these four options only option 3 is the multiplication of 11, otherwise 100, 120 and 80 is not possible. So 10 is option 3. Understood? Moving to the next one.